you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Welcome into another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Nost, and I'm joined every time by the musical director, Mr. Andy Merriweather. Buddy, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. How you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see. A little behind the scenes right there. It's been a day.
Yeah, a whole day.
The hair's looking just as magnificent today.
Yeah, it might have grown just a touch, but yeah. Yep. Thank you very much. It's getting there. Oh yeah, I mentioned the hairband in yesterday's episode. That's actually so this is the first time people are seeing the new hairband.
Exactly.
For the lockdown haircut, and the new setup and the new mic and the new camera angles and all that kind of stuff.
You gotta get your lady to cut your hair like I do mine.
Yeah, she looks great. I need to come to LA to get Catherine.
Yeah, sure. Fly thousands of miles for a haircut as opposed to just going down the street.
Yeah.
All right, but hey, man, if that's what you want to do, you go right ahead. You rent that private jet and you fly all the way out here.
Great.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we bring our guests in today, if you want to be on a fan part of our fan show, if I could say that. Just make sure you retweet and like the tweet that I put out each and every week. And we just grab 2 random names from that. So if you retweet it every week, that just adds your name and increases the chances of you making it on. There is no limit to the number of entries, so to speak. And if you'd like to watch instead of listen, you can go to youtube.com/Matt Nost and watch us over there. I think I'm ready. What about you?
Yeah. I'm very excited. Our second couple show. Yeah. And 2, dare I say, titans of internet movie trivia. So yeah, I'm looking forward not to set them up too.
Well, the nice thing is the audience can't see nor hear, but they're both nodding in agreement in the waiting room, saying yes, we are titans.
I'm glad. I can't see or hear them either, but I'm glad that was the connection.
Bring them in. They're in a tiny little window on my screen, but we'll bring them in. You know them from let's see, the Schmodown, and one of the 2 from countless movies and TV shows. Please welcome Rachel Cushing and Samm Levine.
Oh, hello.
I like the sound.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Both. I love it. This pandemic, I think in a weird way has brought the world closer together. We would never have gotten on a video stream with someone in the UK before. That's like a different planet.
We wouldn't be doing the show had the pandemic not started.
There you go.
Yeah.
So no, exactly. Yeah. No, me and Matt have said a number of times. I was actually due in LA on holiday in August of 2020.
Yeah.
We probably would have met with Matt and Catherine for a dinner, pizza, and because it didn't happen, we ended up doing a podcast instead. So this is it's a good prize B, I suppose.
Yeah, and we'll still have that. That we'll break bread eventually anyway.
No.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you, Andy.
That's it.
Son of a bitch. Rachel, do you want to break bread? I'm getting thrown under the bus here pretty hard.
I'm all about the pizza, so I'm good.
There we go. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. It's better than you 2 schmucks. All right, we will jump right in. So in this opening round, the questions are worth 10 points apiece. So I'll give a context clue. Andy will just start playing until one of the 2 of you has a guess. So just say your name and then I'll call on you and we'll make your guess. Let's see, Rachel, since we'll go ladies first and you're the only one willing to have a meal with me.
I'd have a drink with you.
Well, that's fine. But it doesn't count. Exactly. Too little, too late. Too little, too late.
Fine.
Rachel, you can have first choice 1 through 5. It's all completely random, so there's no real advantage, but it is your choice. So what would you like to start with?
Let's start with 1.
All right. Number 1, and these are worth 10 points apiece, and then there's a bonus question afterwards, and we'll get to the rules of the bonus question when we come to it. So your context clue for this first one is dimensional drift. dimensional drift.
Needless to say, I keep in check. She was all bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, I'm a wreck. Like, ooh, some things you can't refuse. You wanna ride me like a cruise. Now I'm not trying to lose, hey, hey. And then you're left in the dust. Unless I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
I'll give you a second context clue. Bug Hero 6.
You're a sunflower.
I mean, do I lose points for guessing wrong?
No, you don't lose any points for guessing wrong.
Sam B movie?
That is incorrect.
No.
That is incorrect. Dimensional drift, Bug Hero 6. Those are your 2 context clues. Rachel, if you don't have a guess, I can give you a 3rd context clue.
I'll say District 9.
That is incorrect.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yes.
That is a good guess. Let's see. Another context clue. The world's 2nd most famous web designer.
Sam Spider-Man? Into the dark, into the
Amazing Spider-Man.
No, it's Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, into the Spider-Verse.
There it is. Oh, Into the Dark. Were you one of the 7 people that saw that?
I was. I'm still part of a class action lawsuit. I don't want to.
Oh, did Spider-Man fall on you? Oh, that sucks.
So many people died in that performance. It was terrible.
It's not often you can see a man's mind working. Oh, shit.
Terrible.
Oh, boy.
Wait, did I actually get points for that? I hope I didn't.
You did. 10
Oh,
points.
that doesn't seem right. I don't want to say points.
Oh. Well, that's fine. I can take the points away. It's your choice.
There's something about couples playing on the same screen, because Rachel started to actually give the right answer after Sam had gone into the dark, and the hand went up the block.
No, I know this one. Yeah. Sure. We should each get 5 points.
Do you want to give her 5 points? I'll do it.
I do. I want to. Each of us gets 5 points.
All right, fine. 5 points apiece it is.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then the bonus question will be open to both of you.
Sounds good.
And we'll get to the rules of the bonus question later on. So no one will lose any points if you guess on this.
Great.
And just as a heads up on these, some of these are tough. Some of these aren't. We made them a little bit more difficult, knowing you guys know movies. But here you go. Here's the bonus question. In the Times Square scene in the movie, there are numerous billboards advertising movies, one of which was the name Simon Pegg said if they ever made a sequel to Shaun of the Dead would be the title of that film. What was the movie's title? Can't lose any points if you want to make a guess.
The Winchester.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad guess. But it's
Shaun of the Dead 2, Shaun's Still Dead.
No, it's From Dusk Till Shaun.
Clever.
Oh, that's so dismissive.
I think the idea was we could have sat here for a year with you, and neither of us would have guessed that.
It's true. So some of these are difficult, and some of them aren't.
Okay.
All right. We'll go ahead. Let's see. Sam, since technically you got that one right, you can have choice. Do you want 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Lucky number 3, please.
All right. Lucky number 3 it is. Your context clue is High School Reunion, the non-musical.
Got it.
I thought he was going to answer. Right.
Sam, first point blank.
Sam got it for 10 points.
I knew it based on the context clue.
That was where my head was going to.
Yeah, but you wanted to hear a little bit of the confirmation.
All right. So here you have the option on the bonus question, Sam. So the first time you can answer it alone. It is worth 5 points. If you get it wrong, you lose the 5 points. Otherwise, you can open up to both you and Rachel. No one will lose any points, but she can get 5 points and cut into your 10-point lead as of right now. So my question to you is, do you want to be a dick or not?
Not to this young lady. She's wonderful. Let's open it up.
Perfect. All right.
Because we're sitting together.
It's true.
It's smart. This is another difficult one.
Great.
So, in Grosse Pointe Blank, how many people die in the movie? And I'll give it to you if you're within 3.
I'll say 10.
All right. Rachel says 10.
I'm going to say 7.
Oh, Rachel was very close. 14 is the answer. 14 is the answer. So nobody gets any points on that.
The bloodbath scenes.
All right, Sam, you got control. Do you want 2, 4, or 5?
Let's go 2.
All right, 2. Your context clue is King of the Hill. King of the Hill. Rachel.
Big?
That is incorrect.
I know I go from rags to riches. If you would only say you care. And though my pocket may be empty, I'd be a millionaire.
Oh God! I mean, are we? I don't know. Are we allowed like multiple guesses, or are we just allowed one guess?
Go ahead and take one guess, and then if you don't get it, I'll give you another context clue, and you both can have another stab at it.
Oh God damn it, Arthur.
No, that is incorrect.
I know.
Second context clue is settle the Scorsese. King of the Hill.
Oh, Sam, Goodfellas.
That is correct for 10 points.
Bitch.
You would have not been happy if you missed the Goodfellas question.
Yeah, would have been bad.
All right. So there's a bonus question. Sam, do you want to be a dick or not?
This time I have to be a dick.
All right.
I love Goodfellas. I love it.
All right. Here you go. Al Pacino turned down the role of Jimmy Conway that went to Robert De Niro to instead play the lead villain in what comic strip based movie?
Dick Tracy.
No kidding.
That is Jesus.
He was big. It was.
I'm aware. That's a very easy question
for us.
Some of these are hard. Some of these are easy. That's the point of. Sometimes it bites you in the ass to be a dick. That time it did not. All right. So, Sam, do you want number 4 or number 5?
I'll take number 4, please.
All right. Your context clue for number 4 is thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I'm a cold heartbreaker, fit to burn, and I'll rip your heart in two, and I'll leave you lying on the bed. 'Cause you could be mine, but you're way out of line. With your bitch start rapping and your cocaine tongue, you get nothing done. You could be mine.
You're a lot closer than I am.
Thumbs up.
No, I don't have it.
Rachel.
The
Big Lebowski?
No, that is incorrect. That is incorrect.
The toe. Never. I am terrible at this game.
Stop it.
Oh, good Lord.
She's a scores person. I'm a soundtracks person. She's gonna shine
do
in
the first one.
Okay.
Do the first context clue.
I'll give you another one. Sam, do you want to take a guess or do you want to hear another?
I'm going to need another context clue.
All right. A man walks into a bar.
Thumbs up. And a man walks into a bar.
Mm-hmm. Rachel, you can guess again too, since I gave a second context clue.
Oh, obviously it's One Night at McCool's.
Clearly. Who doesn't remember that, Jim? Either of you two want, I can give you a third context clue.
The Pope of Greenwich Village.
No, it is not.
They took his thumbs. That's a good clue. It's a good guess. Well, one. They took one of his thumbs.
All right, final context clue. Hey Arnold.
Terminator 2.
There you go. Terminator 2 is correct.
What does thumbs up have to do with it?
When he gets dropped into the molten metal at the very end, he gives a thumbs up.
At the very end, yes.
Yes. But it's iconic. It just boom, and then that thumbs up, and he goes down.
The problem was I was so engaged in Andy's very, very melodic, very angelic version of a pretty hard rock song.
Yeah.
But not everybody can channel Axl. That's we'll get him a little heroin next time.
It sounds like you're complaining. Sam. I went from Tony Bennett to Guns N' Roses. I mean, there's a decline.
Yes, you did. All right. What is the current scores, please?
It is 40-5 as of right now.
I shouldn't have asked that out loud.
Well, there's a bonus question. So, do you want to be a dick or not?
Oh yeah, I'll be a dick. It's Terminator 2.
You find out you're up by 35, and you're like, well, let's add on some points. All right.
I'm gonna need every point I can get to survive the final round. I promise.
Saying that.
All right. So your bonus question is this. So Terminator 2 was the first sequel to win an Academy Award when the previous film or films weren't even nominated.
Ooh.
There have been 2 other sequels achieving the same fate.
To be nominated for an Academy Award when the first film was not nominated for Best Picture.
To win
an
Academy Award of some kind when the first or previous films didn't even get nominated.
I see. An Academy Award of some kind.
Some kind. So Terminator 2 obviously didn't win for a lot of the prestige ones.
It wasn't nominated for Best Picture. It won for a technical achievement, I'm guessing.
Exactly. But it still won an Oscar.
What other sequel? Do I have to name both or just one?
Just one. There have been 2 where one of the sequels won an Oscar where the previous weren't even nominated.
Okay, I know The Matrix is out because The Matrix was nominated, so that's not it. All Rings movies were certainly nominated. How's about... Transformers Dark of the Moon.
No chance in hell. No chance in hell.
Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, yeah. Much better. All right. So the 2 movies were The Bourne Ultimatum and Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay. I would not have gotten those. And there you go. I lost some points.
And you lost 5 points, and there's only 1 left in this opening round. So your context clue for this is hazing is a rite of passage.
Rachel. I don't know what the song is, but I'm just going for it. Dazed and Confused.
Son of a bitch, she got it.
Nice.
All right, well.
What was the song?
It was Sweet. But I would have had to apologize in advance for not sounding exactly like Aerosmith for Sam. So,
yeah. Well, again, I'm not complaining. I'm taken by these covers, Andy.
It's all good. All right. So, Rachel, bonus question to you this time: do you want to be a dick or not?
No, because I don't want to lose 5 points. There's a better potential.
All right,
down 5 points if he has a chance.
All right. So it's open to both of you. So. In the movie, Ben Affleck, Cole Hauser, and Anthony Rapp star in Dazed and Confused. And they also star in what other high school-based movie?
Sam, School Ties.
Fuck, I knew that.
That is correct for 5 points. All right. Well, you got that 5 back.
For the rest of the day.
I don't know why. I have to not. You know what it is? I haven't had my coffee.
All right, well, we're moving on to the second round, which is the 5-second round. I'll give a context clue. Andy will play the first 5 seconds. If either of the 2 of you guesses it correctly in the first 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. If Andy has to play the second 5 seconds of the song, it is only worth 5 points. And Rachel, you're in second place, so you have your choice. 1 through 5, what would you like?
Number 5.
Number 5 it is. All right. Your context clue. You guys seem to be fairly keyed in on these, so I'm going to go Valley Dreamin'. Valley Dreamin'.
I may not always love you.
Sam. That is correct for 10 points. That was quick.
You're keyed in onto some of his favorite films.
It's true.
Well, that was not the intention, just so you know. We didn't not trying to play favorites. But Sam, you got choice 1 through 4. What would you like?
Let's take number 1.
All right. Number 1, your context clue is Flavor Flav.
It's a good context clue.
The look on both your faces. The music doesn't really go with the clue. It feels very disparate.
Wait a minute.
Wait, did I got the right song, didn't I, Matt?
Number 1?
Yeah, I did, yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember the context that you just
Can we hear the first 5 seconds again?
You know, no one's ever asked for that, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, this is... What's that Harold Lloyd movie where he's hanging from the clock? You know what it's called? I don't know what it's called, but is it that?
It is not.
It's Flav at the big clock.
I wouldn't give you that if it was either. Hey, what was that one thing with the thing?
What was that? I wanted to get the. I don't know the name. So I'm saying, like, if I can't get it, at least someone should. We can't let you taskmasters have all the glory here.
All right, so we're going to move on to the second 5. If you guys don't get it in the second 5, I'll give you another context clue at that point.
Okay.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye.
Sam.
I'm late.
Sam.
Alice in Wonderland.
That is correct for 5 points.
The clock.
Go on.
Score anymore. You'll just tell us the scores at the end of the round.
All right, Sam, you have control. Do you want 2, 3, or 4?
I'll take 3.
All right, number 3 it is. Your context clue is none compare to you. None compare to you.
Nothing you could do, cause I'm stuck like glue.
Rachel.
Sister Act.
Sister Act is correct for 10 points.
I thought it was going to be Dead Man Walking.
I don't think there's too many pop songs in that one.
I thought it was Nuns on the Run with Eric Idle.
Yeah. Hey, a classic.
A classic.
All right, Rachel, would you like number 2 or number 4?
Number 4, please.
All right, number 4. Your context clue is winner of the Nobel Prize.
There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy.
Sam.
Beauty and the Beast?
That is correct for 10 points.
Yeah. There's only one reason I know all the songs in that particular musical, and it's because as a child I was in a musical production of Beauty and the Beast.
Nice. As who?
As I was Lumière, the French candidate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so there's only one left in this second round. And your context clue for the final is Hotline Bling. Hotline Bling.
Keep smiling through.
Definitely in the wrong key there. Sorry about that.
Keep smiling through, just like you always do.
think they might need the second 5 on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start. Since you both don't look like you have it, I'll give you a second context clue to lead into it. It is fission for compliments.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.
Hotline bling and fission for compliments.
Oh, Sam, Dr. Strangelove.
That is correct for 5 points.
The whole title, please.
Or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Atomic Bomb.
He's a stickler, you know? All right, so we're going into the final round. This is the betting round. So I, once again, will give a context clue. And then, Sam, you're in first place. So you'll open the betting. And the minimum number of notes you can open with to guess it in is 3. The max is whatever you'd like it to be.
Got it.
If you guess in 3 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. 2 notes and above, 15. 1 note and above, 20. And if you want to blindly guess based on the context clue alone, it is worth 25 points. And if you get it wrong, your opponent gets the points. So, Sam, would you like 1 through 5, your choice?
I'll start with number 3 again.
All right. Number 3, your context clue is ranch dressing. Ranch dressing. So how many notes, Sam, would you like to open with? 3 is the minimum.
I will take 15 notes.
15. All right, Rachel. 14 or fewer, tell them to settle the score.
13.
13. Sam, your choice.
Settle the score.
All right, on 13 notes, your context clue, once again, is ranch dressing.
Was it 13?
13. Ranch dressing. Would you like to hear that again, Rachel?
Yes, please.
Hold that thought. Sorry, the president's calling.
No worries.
The real one.
The clue's throwing me off. I'll say Unforgiven.
That is incorrect. That is Brokeback Mountain. So Sam gets the points. 10 points to Sam.
I don't deserve those points.
Stop.
All right.
All right, Sam, you still have control. Would you like 1, 2, 4, or 5?
Let's go to 1.
All right. Number 1, your context clue is the joke's on you. The joke's on you. How many notes would you like to open the bidding with?
I will start again at 15.
15. All right, Rachel, your choice.
Settle it.
Okay.
Settle it at 15. She's not having it.
No, it's not.
Not having it. All right, 15 notes. Your context clue, once again, is the joke's on you.
Just counting.
No worries.
Okay.
The Dark Knight.
That is correct for 10 points. All right. Well, moving on. You have choice once again for 2, 4, or 5. What would you like?
Let's go to 2.
All right. Number 2, your context clue is Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day. How many notes?
I'll try 15 notes again.
All right, 15. Rachel, what would you like to do?
14.
14. Back over to you, Sam.
Settle the score.
No hesitation. All right.
No idea.
14 notes. And your context clue is Happy Hump Day.
Lawrence of Arabia.
That is correct for 10 points. And control of the board. Rachel, what would you like? Number 4 or 5?
5, please.
All right. Andy, which do you like best? I think one might give it away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like 2.
Yeah. Go for it.
More. 3's more of a critique. All right. So your context clue is Precious, based on the novel Push by Sapphire.
Perfect.
All right. Rachel, how many notes would you like to open with on the context clue Precious, based on the novel? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. 16.
16. All right, Sam, over to you. Somebody's pleased with himself right now.
This is terrible. 0.
Oh.
0? All right. What's your guess? If you get it wrong, she gets the 25 points.
I know. God. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
25 points to Rachel. Andy, do you want to? Well, Rachel, how many notes do you think you can guess it in? And we'll go ahead and play those notes.
14 worked for me last time.
14 it is.
The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey.
That is correct. You already got the points, but that is correct.
How dare you make it a Hobbit movie?
You got Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas and Boogie Nights.
And The Dark Knight.
I don't mean for her. I just mean in general.
Well, my other context clue for that one was a premise stretched thin.
Ah, yeah.
All right, so there is one left. Your context clue, and Rachel, you'll start the bidding on this. Once again, Andy, what do you think? It's either 2 or 5 for me.
Yeah, I like 5.
All right, then. Your context clue is revisionist history. Revisionist history. So, Rachel, how many notes would you like to open the bidding with?
16.
16. All right, Sam, over to you.
Settle the score.
All right. 16 notes. Once again, your context clue is revisionist history.
I don't recognize it.
Take a guess.
Yeah, revisionist history.
I can give you a second context clue if you like.
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Your second context clue is Madden 98. Revisionist history and Madden 98. Do you want to hear it again?
Sure. Let Andy play.
Excuse me, would you keep it down?
He's been dying to do that this whole time.
We're trying to play a music game. I'm really sorry.
Still, though, they don't move much, so that's good. You would assume they'd be rustling.
No, they're just very loud talkers.
I have nothing. The neither clue works.
Are there
I'll
more
give you
clues?
a third one.
There's more clues.
The
I need them.
better.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's lit.
Oh,
You know what? Just for fun.
it's yours to guess, right?
Yeah, it's hers to guess.
Yeah, it's your answer to guess, right?
It's lit. Madden 98. Revisionist history.
I'm coming up blank. No, I can't think of anything that marries the. I mean, the music I don't recognize. So the three clues I can't make match up.
Venture
Once
a
Upon a
guess.
Time in Hollywood.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Sam, you seem to know it. What's your
I
guess?
have not seen this film, which many people have yelled at me about. Is it Friday Night Lights?
No, that is incorrect as well.
And there you go. It's lit. Madden 98. That fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is Shakespeare in Love.
John Madden 98. You're funny.
I see what you did there.
Revisionist history. It's lit.
Yeah.
Those are all good context clues as far as we're
You should
concerned.
have said Best Picture winner, 1998.
Well, there is another one in the context clue. It says Beating Private Ryan, but that probably would give it away on the outset.
Yeah.
So it's a great context clue.
Yes.
Well, Sam, you are today's winner. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. It's a Pyrrhic victory.
Hopefully this doesn't lead to any kind of discord in the home.
It definitely will. And I have many regrets about my conduct this morning.
That's all right, though. It's just for fun and games. You know, this isn't a serious competition.
Oh, absolutely not. Matt, I can crash with you tonight, right?
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Got a couch all laid out for you.
Thanks so much, man.
It might be easier, though, to ask to get a ride from one of the people behind you.
They don't have licenses. These are children.
There's not one 16-year-old in there?
No, there's a bunch of rowdy kids back there.
At a library.
I don't know how they got into this library. This is
It's
adult
amazing.
books only.
Nobody's wearing a mask, though, so that's
Yeah.
impressive.
I don't know.
Well, thank you to both for coming on today's show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. This was delightful.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed yourselves. And we hope we didn't lead to any, a home strife. That's that wasn't our intended outcome.
Well, there'll be a follow-up video. All of my stuff's going to be on the street pretty soon.
Perfect. We'll put
Yeah.
that out as bonus content. The aftermath.
There you go.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, is there anything either of you would like to plug or promote?
Find me on Cameo. I'm on Cameo, and
All right.
I'm reasonably priced, at least relatively speaking. And there's a corner of Cameo that I'd like to capture, which is anyone can get some, actor person to wish someone a happy birthday
Sure.
or a happy anniversary. I'd like to be the bearer of bad and uncomfortable news.
So fulfilling a niche that doesn't exist.
Do you need to end a relationship with someone and you're too cowardly to do it? I will do it for $60.
That's
Have you felt guilty about ghosting someone and you need to let them know they're definitely not going to hear from you again? Let me tell them for you. $60.
See,
There will
those
be no further contact.
those sound like fun. The worst would be calling somebody up and being like, "You have herpes," and then just have.
I will do. If you need to tell someone they need to go get checked. I will do that for you. I will save you that uncomfortable conversation. If you need to break bad news to someone, like, oh, I lost my wedding ring at a brothel, I will tell your spouse. Could go either way.
Sam, this might just be a coincidence, but I have backing tracks for all those types of scenarios. So if you want to share the cash,
it's a match made in heaven.
Herpes declarations are my forte.
I might hire you for this. This sounds like fun, actually, to prank some friends.
I've already gotten 2 of these, and I got to tell you, I don't kid around with them. I pour my heart and soul. Who could you get? A professional actor. I will show genuine sadness and remorse because you cannot, you cold-hearted fucker. Let me do it for you.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's great bedside manner.
Thank you.
And you've gotten 2 so far?
I've gotten 2 so far, and man, I sold that shit, and I'm told at least one of them responded and said, like, this saved my relationship. And that is real. That was the review. This saved my relationship. A gentleman had gone out with his buddies after work and had too much to drink.
Sure.
And his buddies passed out in a car, and it was the night of his anniversary.
Oh, wow.
He didn't make it home to his lady, and she was very upset with him.
Yeah, as she should be.
So, as she should be. So he asked, he said, she's a fan of yours. If you apologize to her for me, that might go a long way. And I did. And I went down, I mean, I don't want to give away my trade secrets here, but I was like, I went down a list of like all the greatest minds and people and all the horrible mistakes they had made. Hawking cheated on his wife. Einstein was a slob.
Einstein cheated on his wife as well.
Sure. But, they didn't make a movie about that yet. And and so
hey, I like the caveat there.
Give me time.
Yeah.
So, I was like, look, all the greats in humanity, every one of them has made mistakes. They don't define them. They're just little blips on an otherwise spotless record.
Depends on who we're talking about here. Sometimes the mistake does define.
That's true. But in this particular instance, I didn't think the infidelity or the Slavinness of
exactly.
So I was like, so one night he screws up. We're not going to judge him by that. It'd be wrong of us.
Yeah, I like that you compared him to Stephen Hawking and other historic luminaries. You know,
I aim high. I'd like to think I have a certain type of person who's a fan that would reach out to me.
Sure.
He was probably a molecular physicist. I mean, he didn't tell me what he does for a living, but as far as I know, they all go out for post-work drinks.
Exactly. And get hammered and sleep in their buddy's car.
Yeah.
Every astrophysicist, Michio Kaku, everybody knows that about
everybody.
Everybody.
Yep.
That silver-haired bastard is the biggest lush in the astrophysics world.
You want to know who's holding a flask in the room? Look no further.
Oh, that's perfect. That's just good to know. That's science. What about you, Rachel?
Nothing that interesting. Sorry, guys. It's hard to compete in a lot of ways. Nope. You can follow me on Twitter at Rachel J. Cushing. I'm always on there talking all the geek stuff and movie trivia. So if you want to chat, I'm there.
Well, please follow her at Rachel J. Cushing and him at Samm Levine. Our genuine thanks to both of you for joining us today.
No, thank you.
Thanks, guys. This was super fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Also, I'd like to direct people to me and Rachel did a show once upon a time, and it was basically breaking down the entire Lord of the Rings score, comparing notes. We've talked about it before on the show.
Yep.
But since Rachel's here, it was a lot of fun. Rachel, as you know, I really enjoyed spending like an hour and a half dissecting the Lord of the Rings score, and we could have probably gone for many more hours. But it'd be cool if people check that out again. It was a really fun dissect.
Yeah, that's on I think Mark Riley's channel.
Yeah, so exactly.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, attest to that. Rachel holds the record for the longest top 10.
That's right. Oh my god. We did like
2 hours and 30 something minutes.
Wow.
What was the topic?
Historical something or other.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I've watched Elizabeth in the interim. Not a fan.
Oh.
See, Kate can do no wrong in my eyes. I mean, I don't know.
Me too.
It's been
a while
surprised since I've seen the movie. Maybe the movie around her maybe isn't as solid as she is in it, but that's forgivable to me.
Yeah, just remember your glowing praise, and it was one of those I need to see. And then one day I sat down and watched it, and I was like, "Wow, can't believe I didn't enjoy that." No, it wasn't just you. If anything, we'll blame Kate. We won't blame you.
There goes that dinner.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Did I just lose dinner? Damn it. Dinner for one. I'm eating solo. Well, thanks to both of you. And, we will have you guys back if you want to come back at any point.
I'd love to come back.
He's good at it, so of course he wants to come back.
I'm only okay. I got lucky a few times. There was stuff in my wheelhouse.
Well, Rachel, we can tailor make a show for you if you like, and have you back. Do like a Lord of the Rings only type of show, and you gotta give us the scene this goes to.
And no opponent, by the way. Just it's her against the clock.
Sure, we can hybridize this.
Yeah,
create a new show.
Yeah,
not a problem. Beat the clock.
Beat the clock.
I can attest to Rachel's knowledge of scores is very, very high. I think it was more of a song episode, but I know for a fact that Rachel, beyond Lord of the Rings, is a very, very well-learned score fan.
This is true, and that's why I was trying to pat an early lead, because she knows scores better than anyone I know.
Just not Shakespeare in Love.
Just not Shakespeare in Love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have gone with Elizabeth.
Private Ryan should have won.
It really should have.
I'll end there.
Yeah. Considering I haven't gone back to rewatch Shakespeare in Love since I saw it the one time.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Well, we've done scores only. We've done one so far, but we'll probably do another one at some point.
Okay.
So something to think about.
There you go.
Yeah, we have no problem playing to people's strengths. All right. Well, I'm going to drop you guys out of the stream, but so we can go ahead and close up and do a little housekeeping to close out the show. But once again, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. And Sam, you can always blame us.
I will.
We chose the songs.
You did. Yep.
I assumed you meant for the whatever, someone having herpes or breaking up with someone. I assumed.
Yeah.
So it goes Hawking, Einstein, Nost, Merriweather.
Yeah.
Herpes.
History's greatest monsters.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, wow. History's greatest monsters. That's going to be part of both of our legacies. Congratulations. All right. Well, thank you. And we'll see you guys soon.
Absolutely. Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Lot of fun. They're great.
We didn't realize we were playing into Sam's strengths early on. That wasn't the intended outcome.
Yeah, no, completely the luck of the draw. Rachel got very unlucky on the one she had in the scores at the end. Yeah, I was waiting for those moments. I knew how good she was with scores in general. But yeah, just got unlucky. Luck of the draw, and I hope they both return, whether together or against different opponents. And yeah, we'll see how good she is next time. I'm certain of that.
Yeah, we'll definitely have both of them back on whenever they'd like to do it. All right. Well, that once again, if you want to be a fan on the show,
are they nodding again?
Like it. Well, they just came back in the waiting room, and Sam was flying solo right now. So
he's waiting for his next match already.
But yeah, just like and retweet the tweet that we put out each and every week. And if you want to watch, just go to youtube.com/Matt Nost. And I think that's it for us this week.
Yeah, really, really good show. Really enjoyable. They're great. It was great to meet Sam, and to have Rachel on camera again. She's just a delight. So yeah, I hope to see them back.
Yeah. Hopefully we can work it out with their schedules and have them both back on. And I look forward to that and seeing you again in the very near future, sir. Make sure to follow him at STS_Andy M on Twitter, and you can follow me at Matt Nost. And that is it for today's drop. I almost said dropping dimes. For today's Settle the Score, we will see you guys next week. Until then, stay safe. Adios.